Yesterday at the Fighter Rivals, you said that with Buddy, that was the first time that you've learned something with the trainer since the amateurs. That being said, do you feel that teaming up with Buddy, that he's maybe added a few extra years to your career? Do you feel that maybe now you can fight a little bit longer now that you're adding extra weapons to your arsenal?
Yeah, with this team, I can say that yes, I can fight more than I planned before.
What's the most important things that Buddy has brought to you? You know, if you can put it as the major changes in you, what would that be?
Buddy gives me professional advices, you know, and also he doesn't change my style. He just like remind me my style, you know. I showed him one day when we started to work my amateur fight, and he said like, "What happened? Where you lost this?" I said, "Lost here in US with another coach who I worked before you." He said, "Okay, this is not good. We will get back." And right now we're working the same what I did in amateur, you know. Like. But that I was maybe like younger, like 29, 30, and I had more energy, you know, like. But right now I have more motivation. Motivation moves me forward always. You know, I right now have a lot of motivation with this team.
Were you more motivated than you have been for most of your fights? Being that this is such a big fight with Canelo, is this the most motivated you've been ever, or since the Alvarez rematch or the Ward fights?
I was always motivated, you know. But if I have motivation, this means that I'm ready to go forward. And right now the same, I'm motivated. I can be like motivated 10%, 20%, like I'm motivated or not motivated. Right now I'm motivated.
If you're cutting weight to get down to 75, how do you make sure you still got all the energy to be strong for 12 rounds? Because you mentioned how cutting weight can fatigue you a little bit.
Right food, right recovery, more sleep, just like a weight, time for the fight, you know, like, and everything from the head, like motivation, like gives you like a very big energy. And also my family. Right now I have and I must fight and get victory because I have like two children and a lovely wife, you know, like I need to like improve for myself, for my family, and also for my boxing fans, that I'm deserving this life and this level and to be the champion, undisputed. Undisputed, this is the highest point of professional dream, right? And right now we follow for this.
So you want to prove you're one of the great light heavyweights of all time?
Of course.
Sergey, when you first came to America, it wasn't easy.
I remember you when I came.
Yeah. And now you're one of the biggest names in boxing. What advice do you have for fighters who are going through a rough time right now? With the beginnings are always hard.
Что ты посоветовал начинающим боксерам, может быть, прошел это все, которые начинают?
Never step back, like just follow for your dreams, you know, and don't get attention for what's happening around you. Just keep your goal in your mind and follow for this, you know. Everything can be like good and can be not good. I mean, like victory or losing, but losing like it make you should make you smarter, stronger, you know, for your next fight. Just follow for your dreams, and everything will be possible.
Is this the most dangerous fight in your career?
Yeah, this is the most fight in my boxing career on this point.
The most dangerous?
It was dangerous, and dangerous too. Yes.
Sergey, talk about adjusting as a fighter at 36 years old. Are you sparring less and working more on technique? We've been talking about.
Right now, it's the most control of your mode, sport mode. You know, like what you eat, what you drink, and how many hours you're sleeping and how many workouts a week you do. And yes, everything is under control. Not overtraining is the most important. Right now, for me, thanks to Mcgirt and Teddy Cruz, that they save my energy for the fight.
You know, Manny Pacquiao seems like such that last fight.
Yeah, when I was young, like I did like a 12 rounds of 14 rounds of sparring sessions, but right now it's the maximum like 10. That's enough. 2 times 10 and like 7, 8, and then after like this go to heavy bag and work, you know, or meets, you know, just at the same. If you not enough, but no need like a 12 or more rounds that the sparring session, it's killing you.
Kathy said she gave you a quote from playing on the shot.
Maybe in future, yes. I'll do second. Yes. Yes. I read, but not all of this. Sorry, it's very difficult on English.
I appreciate
Yes,
it.
but I wrote the book, one book myself, and for in the future, I hope I will write after my boxing career. After finish my boxing career, I will about myself, about my example, like how I did and how I like found to turn back from the losers, you know, and like this is very interesting for people who asking me, you know, but I can't say right now because it's long stories, you know, and I want to say this is in my on my own Russian, you know, this will be much comfortable and much yeah, for understandable.